have with us the Corsair Carbide 100R Standard Edition for review. Recently, Corsair has been dropping in a lot of cabinets to freshen up its lineup. The Spec 01 was already the bottom line cabinet for Corsair, but with the 100R they have taken a more elegant approach to styling, catering to both gamers as well as PC enthusiasts. Well, the Corsair Carbide 100R comes in two variants, the Standard Edition that of course we have today with us, and the Silent Edition. The Standard Edition comes with a transparent side panel and a 240mm fan or radiator mount on top, whereas the Silent Edition comes with all the panels closed, that is, you don't get the side transparent panel or the radiator mounts on top, and has a 3-phase fan controller installed right at the back over here, which is obviously absent in the Standard Edition. Also, it comes with a 120mm fan in the front, pre-installed. The Standard Edition costs $50, 3,999 rupees, whereas the Silent Edition comes for $60, 4,999 rupees. So let's move forward and see what's the 100R installed for us. On the front, we see a very smooth and elegant fascia which is very much like the Obsidian series and looks like brushed aluminium but is in fact plastic. Over here, we have two USB 3.0 ports, an audio jack and microphone jack along with a LED illuminated reset and power button. Right below, we have two 5¼ inch drive bays for your optical drives and can be easily removed from the inside. There are no ventilation ports or dust filters on the front, but instead two lines of perforated slits running down the outer edge providing air to feed the intake fans, which you can install yourself either a pair of 120mm or 140mm. The top has provision for a pair of 120mm fans or a 240mm radiator block to cool your processor or graphic cards. This is a great move made by Corsair, especially in a cabinet of this price, giving users the best of everything. At the back, a 120mm exhaust fan comes pre-installed and has 7 expansion slots that are perforated to provide some ventilation. These can be removed by unscrewing these additional screws over here. The bottom houses your power supply unit and comes with a removable dust filter which can be removed even when the cabinet is upright. Here is the transparent side panel which is quite tough and is hardened plexiglass. This can be removed by unscrewing the rubber screws at the back. The side panel is not flimsy at all and shows the great quality control of Corsair. Inside we have plenty of space with all black interiors. No rubber grommets are provided on the cable routing holes or near the PSU. But that's okay, as this was not designed as a silent cabinet, rather it's commendable that we don't have any sharp edges that might hurt you while installation procedures. The signature motherboard backplate is there and is one of my favorite features, as you don't have to remove your motherboard to change the CPU cooler. On the front end we have toolless 5¼ inch drive bays that you can simply lock by the press of the latch. Below this, Corsair has given a metal cage to install your storage drives that can be up to 4 in numbers thanks to the 4 caddies provided along. This is quite customary now in all leading brands, and I'm impressed seeing it in a bottom line cabinet. You can install your 3.5 inch hard drives directly into the caddies and they'll be held by these projections. Or you can put a 2.5 inch solid state drive in the middle and screw it with the screws provided along. From the installation point of view, you can install any graphic card as there is no obstruction to the length, but the second GPU in case of a crossfire or SLI configuration will be limited to 11 inches, making installation of long cards impossible in multi-GPU configurations without the removable of the hard drive cage. CPU cooler clearance is good enough to 150mm, but you can squeeze in 155mm thanks to the convex side panel, which is more than enough for a medium to high-end configuration. At the back, we have about 1 cm of clearance for wire management with an extra ½ cm courtesy to the convex side panel again. So make sure you have all your zip ties in place and try using ribbon cables to save space for an easy installation procedure. So guys, That winds up my review of the Corsair Carbide 100R. The cabinet is quite solid and stern with a compact and competent design to appeal to a gamer as well as anyone looking for an elegant cabinet for his office build. I highly recommend the Carbide 100R Standard Edition to anyone who wants to keep their build cost to a bare minimum without compromising on quality performance. For the detailed review on thermal and acoustic performance, I have dropped the blog link in the description below. If you like my videos, then do subscribe and share. Till the next time, bye bye and take care of yourself.